This is a DDAmanda video analysis of UATG, Umbra Applied Technologies Group. Now, the first time she showed up was here on 11/29 with this intraday 1600 or 16 200-day low. So she showed up on this 200-day low scan. And also back then she would have been 0018 would have also been a 200-day low. And then she showed up again here with the 200-day low scan, and then the next day she showed up on our factor scan with this 14 factor here, which means she traded 14 times what she normally trades dollar-wise. So, the first thing is we try to figure out why this thing is running. So we push the news button in DDAmanda, and we find out that she's had news on 12/6 with this one of her subsidiaries, Ossifix, completes initial surgeries using this allograft bone pin system. So when you read this, this is patented and it's brand new. Uh, they don't have any competitors on this. Anyway, it's a bone pin, bone pins that are made out of bone, so they actually incorporate into your bone. They reabsorb. Okay, they don't stay in there like metal pins or anything else. It's really cool. So, they did the surgery and all this, and they saved time and great outcome for the patients. So this is some pretty superior technology they have here. And then the other news that um, they had, let's look at this one, is this: they have another subsidiary that does oil processing, and they announced up to $15 million in that. So let's look at that one. Um, okay, so then they have this H2O processing, and they've been contracted by this saltwater discharge to treat heavily iron contaminated crude oil. So they're going to treat a minimum of 1,000 barrels of crude oil daily with an anticipated 1,500. Uh, it allows for increased production up to 8,000 barrels a day, totaling more than $15 million in annual revenue. So this is a pretty big deal here. Anticipated $240,000 a month. So the next thing is we went to, click on their summary here, the summary button in DDAmanda, and we go to their website. So we go to their website, and it's pretty impressive. It's a nice site. They have a lot of, they have some videos here. Here's, well, first off, look at all these subsidiaries they have. Here's their bone, or the ossifix, the bone graft one, and then this is the H2O processing one. And they've got other ones. They've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subsidiaries. And then they have a 10% stake in this one, Bacter Scientific, and a 26% stake in this one. And looking at their videos, the CEO series, this is their series on the CEO on YouTube, and they have quite a few. Let's watch a little bit of this one. I like this guy.
Okay, so we're going to do another very quick update in reference to H2O processing, the press release that went out. As many of you know by now, we've signed a contract, or H2O signed a contract with Bellows Operating to treat crude oil, not only on behalf of that company, but their clients. It's going to be about 1,500 barrels a day initially. Contract stipulates nothing less than 1,000 barrels a day. The expectation is based off of existing production. They will ramp up to about 8,000 barrels a day as we, or H2O, delivers new equipment on site, which will increase their capacity or abilities to treat more contaminated crude oil. So,
Okay, so you guys can watch this on your own time, but I think this is pretty amazing because they've only got one contract here so far. It's their first one, but this thing could, I mean, there's there's a lot of oil companies out there that could use this, okay? And then you have your ossifix, the bone thing. I think that's pretty cool too. So that's it on that. So let's check out her filings. And that's really easy to do. You just push this filings button right here. And then you go to OTC Markets and you see their filings. Now I've already downloaded this quarterly report here on November 14th. Um, so let's look at that real quick. So here's your 10Q. It has their share structure at the top, a billion, and almost maxed out on the float here. I just want to scroll down to see if they have any convertibles, what kind of loans they got out. So let's scroll down here. Okay, outstanding shares. These are the shares that they've issued all the way back to 2020. All of these are restricted and they're to individuals for cash. Uh, and then right here, debt securities including promissory and convertible notes. Nothing. They have no convertibles, which is great. Let's check out what people are saying. Let's check out some social media here. And that's easy too. Just push this iHub. We got a Twitter. We can look at tweets. Seeking Alpha here. Stock Twits and iHub. Let's just see what they're saying on iHub. Looks like quite a few messages. And these are dated. Let's see here. Alright, so you got Friday, Saturday, last week, 12/8, 12/9. They were number one on breakout boards for a day. So a lot of activity, a lot of new posts here, 12/8, 12/7. A lot of guys are noticing her starting to, but not that many yet. DDAmanda is great because it lets you do this DD so fast. I mean, you got your chart, you got, SEC filings, news, regular filings, a bunch of other, like, see if they have promos or anything. It's real quick. So let's look at one last thing. Let's check out a chart on stock charts. And we just push this stock charts button and then a chart will pop up. And what do we have here? Look at the CMF. Wow, that is green. And like I said, because of this news, she's gone up. She popped right through the 200 MA here. So I think she's on her way. I think she's going to do really good here. So to kind of wrap this thing up, we have other information in DDAmanda right here at your fingertips. This is their share structure right here. A billion AS, a billion OS, and 924 million float. Their market cap right now is 5.4 million. And these are all the notes that we have on them. What they did. Pretty good company, no convertibles. They're just starting, not really starting out, but they haven't really gone, taken off, so to speak. But I don't see any radical increases here on share structure, which we also track. The last increase was back in February. They added 29 million. They're almost maxed out here. They got 924 million on their float. And your RSI for the last 5 days, 37, 67 currently. The day before was 79, 68. So your RSI is pretty low. I think this company should do good. I mean, they've got a lot going for them. And they did go, they were red on Friday a little bit, 17% down. But before that, I mean, they're up, 100%, 122, 8, 51%. So as people notice this company, I'm thinking that she's going to do really well. Actually, I think we're looking at the birth of a pretty big company here. I mean, with their bone grafting tech, the oil stuff. I mean, this could be really huge. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'll see you later.